I like breaking my own heart, I guess. So we'll try and do it anyway.
I'm ready.
And see. So hypothetically.
Try and
Oh no. Oh, it feels so bad. All right, Relink gamers. We have to. This is the first post-patch video. Listen, we must persist. We must show our grit. We must let the "we are so back" within us burn brighter than the "it's so over" that we're all feeling right now. I mean, at least if you play VASERAGA. The Grinoth cancels. I was such a big fan. You know, I was having so much fun, and right when I learned about them, but days later they took them away. So we'll have to adapt and see what we can do. I mean, I have been told that, you know, actually this might warrant a trip to Sir Berold real quick if we can manage it. Yes, let's go to the docks. Just because I feel I'm in shambles. I feel like I've lost a family member. You know, the Grinoth cancels, they meant that much to me. I have to sugarcoat it now. So let's see. First off, just for the sake of I like breaking my own heart, I guess. So we'll try and do it anyway.
I'm ready.
And see. So hypothetically.
Try and
Oh no. Oh, it feels so bad. Okay. So that's out, right? Now I guess we can still do this. Right? We can still do that. So on the bright side, we do still get one kind of skip to a charge heavy, and now Battalions of Fear even more so, right? Gives us a second one. Right, so there's definitely a lot of reason to have both of them on there. Remember, I was discussing before, like, is it even worth having Battalions of Fear for Grinoth cancels? Well, for skill cancels into the big heavy, since Grinoth just can do it infinitely anyway, and maybe Battalions of Fear's role for sticking to people is, like, it's somewhat taken up by this. It definitely does it better than that combo, but, like, it exists. Now, Battalions definitely makes a lot more sense, because that's a much shorter cooldown than Grinoth too, right? As you can see. So this is still a thing, at the very least. Otherwise... canceling lights is still a thing too, to my understanding. So we can go like light, and then light roll, and we can get there, right? So that's still something. That is still something. Right now, of course, we have no, I've heard tell of an improved dodge sigil that lets us do some shenanigans there, where we can roll more than 3 times in a row. But right now, yeah, if I do all the way, I will get the bad roll. So I think it's probably a good idea either to just go 1, 2, and then do the AoE heavies, right? Or if we do want to get to the big heavy, we can just... The first one's faster, I think. Which one is the slowest, actually? Bonk? Yeah, that's slower. That's definitely slower. Yeah. So the first light is the fastest, I think. So it's best to just go light, and then light dodge cancel into the big heavies, right? So that's not like... That's not the worst thing in the world, right? It gives us... we have good maneuverability there in terms of moving around and making sure we're going to hit the boss. But it is definitely a lot slower than the Grinoth cancels, right? But... Oh well, we have been nerfed, right? It's the story of playing any game. Sometimes you get nerfed and you have to move on, but it's good to know at least that those light cancels, they don't feel that bad. Like this does not feel so slow, right? So I'm okay with it. All right, well, with a heavy heart, we carry on. Let us quit training and head back into not even the post game. I don't think quite yet. I think we're still talking about being in this epilogue here where. We have to finish off Roland's jobs and then see whatever goes on with it. But we will go to, I suppose, Seed Hollow? Why not? Just because I don't think there's anything we could miss out on in Folka or in Seed Hollow, but then in Folka there's Zathba here who we might not be able to get to. In any case, you know how it is. We're going to take a quick stock here of all of our numerical aspects before we get going. I think I did the Masters at the end of the last episode. So we have no Mastery points to spend there. Our weapon... Actually, do we have any collection masteries to do? Those are dirt cheap, if I remember correctly. No. Yeah, we are good to go on this. Yeah, because this isn't level 75. Maybe we could uncap this for 1,000 health. I mean, it's never going to hurt to have more health, right? I mean, I guess technically it makes enmity worse, but Undying sets us to 1 HP regardless, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, okay. And our skills are... I mean, now they're definitely staying as they are. Grinoth and Battalions of Fear both are very needed, I think, to get us as many heavy cancels as we can. Cool. Yes. Gear. We have Alcerov. It's just been a couple days since I recorded the last video, which is why I'm kind of reminding myself what's going on. Alcerov with the stun power. We're looking for a dragon scale, but I think they're a little bit above our pay grade right now, right? It seems that no quests that we have available we can actually get dragon scales from, so they might be a step above us for now. Yeah, we need 1 dragon scale for this, which takes the stun power up to 15 and gets linked together, whatever that means. Can we uncap this really easily? Yes, we can. Okay, no reason not to, I suppose. We should do it, if anything, just for to unlock the collection mastery, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. we shall keep going then. And we'll try and... So someone told me that the reason that said 2 of 8 forever and then it said 3 of 8 forever is that is not counting the little red cross swords there. That is counting how many of Roland's notes we found. If this is to be believed, then we still have a little bit to go. Because if this means that, like, maybe after we finish this, in every island, once we finish them, we get the notebook, I don't know. But regardless, we have at least 5 more quests, not 2, right? But we'll see. Oh, yeah, but okay, so book and then reward is Roland's notes, right? So that's, reward is book there, I suppose. So that's what that means. Drumsticks, oh, Griffin. So true. You don't drop a dragon scale, do you? I can't imagine you do, because you are not a dragon. No. So true. First clear rewards are Exploiter, okay, nice. And a Copper Spellbook. Never mind, this is not Roland's journal. It's just an XP, it's a rare candy, as it were. Okay, sure. We will still fight to the Griffin. Clear within 10 minutes, clear within 5 minutes, don't get critical. I like these sorts of, it's nice, the side objectives are nice and easy. They are just fight the boss well, right? So that's what we like to see, for sure. Okay, let's go. I might need to actually put some resources into my party now that we can't carry quite as much of the damage entirely by ourselves, with our DPS nerfed somewhat, with the Grenath cancels gone. But again, light, and then light dodge, heavy, it's not that bad. It's like, probably 30% worse or something, which is not, it's still manageable. And that'll maybe give us some reason to use the other heavies every now and then, or at least the second level heavies a little bit more, right? Versus Griffin, hello. How's it going, you fine young gentleman? I hope you're having a good day. I'm about to ruin it though, so I apologies, I suppose. Alright. Oh my god, he's really going right away, huh? Bonk. Yeah, it's not bad. It does feel a little bit worse now, if we're going to try and do a quick heavy out of Grenath or battalions. It feels like we really only want to do those when we have a chance to do the big charged heavy, right? Which I guess makes sense. They're skill cooldowns, so we save them for better opportunities. Come back here. Okay, Link attack. The Link attack is also going to be key now, right? Because it also gives us a big charged heavy. So it's another opportunity for cancels. Okay, roll, and then bonk him in the head. Unfortunate, but we get there. Ow! My bad. I was not familiar with your game. And then battalions to catch up with them. Yeah, so this game's fun. What do you guys think, though, as far as... I understand the idea behind... it's not so much me trying to whine about the patch. It's more so just like a fun conversation topic, I think. The idea of... I understand that, to my understanding, Percival was causing some trouble, right? In terms of he had some really high DPS that was coming from skill cancels. I think his stuff also got touched, to my understanding. But I'm not certain. I only saw the part with VASERAGA in the patch notes, and then I cried myself to sleep. So I didn't actually get a chance to look at the other ones. Oh, he's out of range there? Lame. So Percival, to my understanding, had some similar stuff going on, right? But then, I don't know. Do you guys think it's worthwhile to... Like, maybe it was entirely unintended. I get it. But it really did feel like dodge cancels like that. That felt like tech to me. So I feel like maybe Lucille's is a really hard fight, to my understanding. Obviously, I haven't really had the chance to fight him at all. But it feels like Lucille's is quite difficult from what I've seen. So couldn't you just keep that stuff in and then just make the game harder? And you're like, oh, but what about the characters that don't have a bunch of dodge cancel bullshit, right? Fair enough. Just buff them then. I don't know. Make them stronger if there's someone who's like lagging behind. I feel like I'm usually in favor, as like a game design philosophy, in favor of buffs over nerfs. Outside of stuff that is just patently ridiculous. And maybe, listen, maybe dodge canceling falls into that camp. I'm not gonna tell you that it doesn't with authority, right? I don't know enough about the balance of the game. Like, I've only ever played VASERAGA and the captain, right? And then, like, very small snippets of whoever I had to play for, like, a Fate episode or, like, id for that one quest. Oh, damn it. I actually thought we were out of range there, which is why I was charging up. Okay, well, there's one of our critical conditions down. But yeah, so I feel like maybe it wasn't so egregious, you know? But again, I could be very wrong. You guys let me know. But I would rather they just, you know, Lucillus is a level 200 boss, which is the first level 200 boss in the game, as far as I know. And then it's like, okay, well, just make the fights really tough and let us keep doing the cool stuff. You know, balance the game in such a way that technically, because you did, you upped the difficulty of the video game, technically the dodge cancels are not any, like, they actually did get weaker because the DPS provided by them has fallen behind, has been power crept by the bosses, right? So actually you do end up nerfing that high level DPS because it doesn't have the same proportional effectiveness. However, it's the players still get to do the thing that feels really good and fun, right? Well, whether it's the Percivals doing their dodge cancels or Rockham doing his air shotgun or whatever, right? And then, as far as all the other characters who are lagging behind a little bit, right? Maybe you just buff them and give them something really dumb and stupid too, right? But it's not going to actually be dumb and stupid because you just tune the numbers up on the boss. So it actually ends up being the same thing. Now, maybe that's easier said than done, right? I'm not going to, again, I'm not going to pretend to be an expert in how to balance this game, or how to balance any video game. I'm not a video dev at all, or a video game dev, rather. Right? Are we going to be out of range here? I think so. Oh, yeah, the full burst kind of inted us, unfortunately. No, we got it. Okay, perfect. But I feel like that, to me, is what I would more so prefer if I could snap my fingers and make anything happen. Right? But I'd be interested to hear your guys' thoughts on, like, is that a viable way? Like, could they have done that? Or was all the stuff that was happening with VASERAGA and Percival and things like that so far above the rest of the power grade of the game or something that, like, it could not be allowed to live? To my understanding, not to immediately provide a counterpoint, but to my understanding, you know, Narmaya and other characters like that are still pretty strong and kind of untouched. Cagliostro, etc. So, like, I don't know that was their balanced philosophy necessarily, right? That they were talking about, okay, well, this stuff is so far and above what the power level that we want to have in the game, so we have to get rid of it. I think more so, what is my guess right now, if I had to, is that they didn't realize that you could do that. It was an oversight, right? Because they said it was an unintended bug, basically, right? So they didn't realize you could do that, and then they saw people doing it, and they just thought, you know, very classic software developer stuff. They're like, wait, that wasn't intended. Clearly, we should remove it, right? Which is fair, right? You're like, I didn't program the game with this in mind, so I should get rid of it because it's not my sort of, it's not what I tested the game on, right? In play testing, things like that, when they were balancing, they probably didn't have those sorts of things in mind. So I understand the need of like, oh, that's a surprise, let's get rid of it, right? But at the same time, I feel like, well, you could maybe take a look and analyze and think, all right, well, this actually maybe doesn't even put characters like VASERAGA and Percival like way above the levels of characters like Narmaya or Kag or Rockham or Eugen or whatever, right? And then be like, okay, fine, let's just bring everyone who's not up to par, and then leave these guys alone with their shenanigans. Right? I feel like that I'm kind of repeating myself here, but it's also I'm thinking about this out loud, right? So I want to make sure that what I'm saying makes sense to me, not just to you guys, right? And yeah, I feel like it doesn't seem to me that they were trying to balance it for power level. I think they were trying to balance it to remove unintended gameplay mechanics, which I don't think is necessarily always the best thing to do. Essentially, is my idea there. This is a bad time to use Undying. I mean, I guess it was a good time to use Undying defensively, but we can't actually hit him. So I kind of did make a little poopy butthole mistake there. Balancing a game is difficult stuff, though, right? Like, I know I make jokes about, like, oh my god, my heart, etc. Like, can I hit him here? No. And Undying's gonna run out somewhat soon, so we should get out of here. I'm getting careless, because I'm immortal. Okay, now I'm not immortal anymore. Oh, man. Oh, we already went into critical condition more than once. Never mind. I was gonna say I don't want to go into critical for our side objective, but I guess I'll just sit here and take the enmity damage buff if I can manage it. Okay. What are you doing? Rackham's not gonna make it. Don't be so doom and gloom. You'll be fine. All right. Don't mind me. This is a perfect time, right, to be at 1 HP and get the big enmity buff, and then we can skybound darts to keep ourselves relatively safe while we're at 1 HP, as everyone sort of just beats on this guy. All right. Dodge cancel. Dodge cancel. One of these. One of those. Dodge. Okay. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Oh, we're not getting a burst? Okay. I was waiting a little bit longer to see if Gran could manage it. He could not, unfortunately. He was at 98%. Bonk. Aw. We missed. Alright, wait. After he does this, I'm going to charge in at him. Perfect timing. Rockham is really, he's not doing the best, is he? The AI, in my experience, is really good at, like, not dying. But I suppose, you know, every now and then it's a little harder. Certain attack patterns also might be more dangerous for them. The AI might be worse at dodging. Yeah, like, I mean, Rockham's gotten one shot by that every single time, actually. I felt a little bit bad about going into critical the one time, because I thought that lost us a side objective. But actually, Rockham has gone down like 5 times by himself. So I don't think it was us there. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's try not to go down here. I want to keep up this enmity buff. Bonk. All right. Stout Heart go. Actually, I guess Stout Heart doesn't matter, because if we get hit, we're just going to die. Oh, okay. One of these. One of those. One of those. Never mind. Oh my god, I was like, never mind, we're dead. But instead, I perfect dodged it like a god. Double never mind. Get broken, please. Get broken, please. There you go. It. What do you... Oh my... he's gonna take some time to learn how to fight in a team. It's okay. This break was very useful. And now we can... I mean, Great Scythe... The Great Scythe hit itself does a good bit of damage too, right? So I guess that's worth having. Can we get one more here? This should finish it if we can. Nice. Wonderful. Yeah, that enmity damage buff. Again, I'm aware of damage cap and the idea that eventually, once you hit damage cap, right, the having all of these sigils that boost your attack are kind of useless, because if you're doing, say, you're doing like 2 million damage a hit, and you can't do any more than 2 million damage a hit, then adding 50% to 2 million is still just 2 million, right? I'm very aware. Did he say that's a rare? He's talking. VASERAGA plays MMOs. Incredible. Like, I'm aware of this, but obviously we are, you know, quite far off of any sort of damage cap here. So for now, getting like the big damage buff from Undying and the big damage buff from being at 1 HP from Enmity is actually quite good. It seems to basically more than double our DPS as far as I can tell. So as long as we can do our best to not actually go down there. All right, Dodge Lover. Is there something Rockham gets for going down like 3 times as much as everybody else? It's okay. It's okay. Let's not. Even though he is an AI, let's not get in the habit of flaming our teammates. Okay, good. Griffin feathers. That's nice to see. We do need those on occasion. Okay, we got a copper spellbook. Grants a small amount of XP. I wonder what counts as a small amount in this video game. I think we already have Exploiter 2 on, right? So Exploiter 3 is probably going to be just a straight upgrade for us. You love to see it. Oh, more of Roland's notes. Yes. Okay, we'll read all of these later, as always. Okay, so now, is it going to say 4 out of 8? Because he already had 3 out of 8, and then we got one of his journals. Yeah, there you go. Now it says 4 out of 8. Okay, so the person is very correct about how the epilogue works there. What was I trying to look at? I was trying to look at sigils, yes. So, yeah, we have Exploiter 2. Exploiter 3 is just strictly better. So I don't see... Wait. I put Enmity there. That's fine. Exploiter. Where is it? Exploiter 3. There you go. We're not going to spend any resources leveling these sigils up just yet anyways, because those resources actually do seem to be somewhat hard to find, and these are not going to be sigils that we're going to hold on. We're going to be swapping them out constantly as we get better ones, so. Alright, cool. Yes, I'm okay with this. Let's, we have 200 mastery points. Let's very quickly put some spend in there. We can get all the way to here. I don't really care about any of this. Can we go down this path? Yeah. Execute. And one of these. What's this? Is this back attack damage? Yeah. Or weak points damage. I can live with that for a second, just because this is 90 and this is like another 90. So it's 180 mastery points that I just don't care to spend right now. So, hey, look, the stun power of boost of Great Scythe Granblue. I was talking about how this never matters because we always cancel it. Well, there you go. It matters now. And to my understanding, Granblue does do a lot of stun, so it's good to let it rip every now and then. Enhanced Violet Shadows. Yeah, we're going down this path, but we'll get there when we get there. We can probably afford this one. Oh, it must be level 100. Never mind. I thought it must be level 75. Okay. Or no. Yeah, it is this one. Must be up in level 75. Okay. What I was gonna say is, I thought it must be max level 75, but no, we actually have to level it up too. We can't just uncap it and call it a day. Fair enough. We'll do that later, I suppose. All right.
Hello.
Quest counter. Count my quests. Okay, so we only have one of these little orange things remaining here, but we have 4 Roland journals remaining. So I suppose we shall see what we get up to. I'm uncertain what happens once all of these orange swords here are gone, but oh, defeat Nazar Bonju. This is the eye guy, is that correct? Yeah, Looming Tower, Leering Eye, that's true. Oh, let's use this copper spellbook on VASERAGA real quick and see what it gives for us. So inventory, presumably is a treasure. Yes, it is not a key item. Well, yeah, we have the lifelink in our inventory, huh? That's interesting. Lyria's Journal, Sky Map Piece, Roland's Transceiver, Rebelware. I didn't realize it was called that. That's awesome. Elpis, Roland's Notes, Silver Key, Wee Pincer. Wee Pincers are key, all of that, and then the Wee Pincer is also a key item. Okay, grants a small amount of XP. Sure. Let's give that to Voss. How much XP are we talking? Use, oh, not cancel. Hold on. 1. 80,000. Okay, so I guess that is a small amount of XP in relative terms, but for us right now, that's 4 level ups. So don't mind if I do, in fact. I don't know if there's a reason to save those, then like, oops, if you can like, you know, fuse 2 of them together to make a bigger book that is even a better book. My bad, but for now, it's okay. We'll get the XP in due time. What is all? Oh, we got another one right there. See, it's not that. It's fine. Champion merits, ice spines, wings, prisms, dark liquids, Velkin reflection. Sure, man, whatever you say. And a critical hit rate sigil. Again, not necessarily what we're going for, but if we can get Soul Eater to level 100, and if it gets crit 15, right, then maybe we can talk. Maybe we can see if we can temporarily, maybe 100% crit rate will be the best build for us. I'm unsure. Crits seem to an extent ignore, like when we were fighting Vulcan Bola, and we were hitting him in like his armored sort of torso there, right? Crits seemed to ignore the damage reduction from armored spots. They didn't have the grayed out text, and the damage seems to be as if we were hitting him in a weak spot. So maybe that could be at least something for ease of use. Hard to say. This is the same thing. Don't enter critical more than once. Clear within 5 minutes. Clear within 10 minutes. Again, all these side objectives. I'm going to go for them right now in terms of like just for fun. But eventually these will be trivially easy to accomplish, right? So no need to really try and get all of them and get all the side quest drop rewards and things like that for now. I don't think. And off we go. This is the last of those orange little sword quests, so I'm very curious as to what happens when we actually clear those out. But I suppose we'll see. Probably we'll just get more, is my guess, because we're only at 4 of 8, right? So we need more journals from somewhere. Okay, this guy, what was the deal with this dude? He had his like big bloodthirst attack was just like spinning around in a circle, shooting a laser, right? So, not so bad. Come back here. Actually, yeah, how much stun? Let me slow him real quick. How much stun does Granoth do? Oh, we're not going to get a chance there because he was basically already stunned. So it was difficult to see. I'm just going to Undying right away, actually. Just because I want to start getting enmity going as fast as possible. Nice. Oh. Jinx, me and Rockham both said nice at the same time. One of these. Okay, dodge cancel, and then the 2 big ones. Hit me? I want you to hit me, actually. I want you to hit me. There you go. This is all gravy. It's all extra damage. Especially since we're debuff immune anyway. Undying's about to run out, though. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful if we don't want to get walloped. This is good. Gives us a big heavy, too. This is so much more important now. Oh! He didn't wind up right. I saw that, and I was like, wait, is he about to attack? And then I just failed to actually respond properly. Because he didn't have, like, the big red glow or anything. Unfortunate. Well, there goes our damage buff. But it's okay. This sort of, like, learning to live at 1 HP for a little bit is going to be important for us. Because for some amount of time here, it is going to be how we get our maximum DPS, I think. Oh, yeah, he has kids. Bonk. This is not going to hit me, so I'm okay. I'm just going to kill your child real quick. You know what, Rockham? I would blame you, but again, I went down first, so I do not have the right. You don't have the right. Oh, you don't have the right. Any Souls-like enjoyers? Bonk. Yeah, but okay. So this is not going so bad so far. Okay, this part though we don't want to get hit by this time. Okay, I think this glaciates you, right? And we are no longer debuff immune. I'm liking this. Like I will say, maybe in defense of the patch, a lot of other mechanics that I wasn't so enamored with previously are definitely seeming more useful now. Post bug fix, post nerf, however you want to describe it, right? Things again like the link attack giving us the extra heavy, the slow from Umbral Eclipse, like all of these things seem more meaningful now that we don't necessarily just get a bunch of free heavies in a row without having to worry about timing it too much. Bonk. Oh, we were out of range. Let's do this before he goes into Bloodthirst. Yeah. Just get some nice vulnerability windows on him here. But I don't think anyone else is going to get theirs. Yeah, actually. No one else is going to get theirs. Okay, well, that's fine. I suppose we can have them activate their SBA immediately? No, actually, because they'll do it when he's in overdrive, won't they? Does the immediate SBA... Okay, yeah, we want to hide. We want to hide. Don't mind me. Does the immediate SBA have them still do it during Bloodthirst, or are they a little smarter than that? I'm not sure. I'm not certain. Sprint. Okay, this is perfect. Nice and easy. There he goes. He summons a place for you to hide from him. Is he stupid? Why would he give you the way to defeat his attack? Oh, perfect. Okay. The big attacks here in Link time. Though again, the damage is about half of what we come to expect, right? When we get enmity going. Oh, and our skills have like no cooldown in Link time either. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's another mechanic that seems to be a lot more useful now that we actually have to use our skills, right? So again, maybe in the patch's defense, right? A lot of that stuff is definitely helping close the gap from how I felt pre-patch to how I feel now. Because it was stuff that really was not very useful at all pre-patch, and now it actually matters. So, fair enough. Fair play to Mr. Cygames himself. Alright. Big ol' bonk. What's he talking about? Is Rocco making small talk with the eyes? Bonk. Why is he so casual? He's like, you interested in firearms? Bonk. And then get great scythed. And then get smacked again while we're here. Hopefully I have enough time for this. Not really. Oh, okay. Well, there's Undying, reducing us to 1. Good, good, good. Can I hide behind this? I assume so, right? Yes. I don't like this. I would rather be in the fight. Yeah, in fact, let's get in here right now. There you go. Yeah, we have our big damage buff too. Let's just be mindful that we keep it. Rockham, for some reason, is really having trouble. I wonder, I think he has the lowest power on the team. Maybe I've given him the fewest upgrades. So I guess that kind of explains it. Alright. What's he doing? Oh, he's doing Glacial too. And wait, isn't that his Bloodthirst attack? Oh. Wait. No, he's not. He's not doing the big laser. Oh, nice. He just ran into the wall like an idiot. I didn't realize that was tech against him. I probably forgot that. I feel like we probably did that in the boss fight. Okay. Are you just gonna fall? Okay, fair enough. Fall. He does do a lot of stunning himself, huh? That's how you know he's kind of an early game boss, I suppose. His attack patterns are not even if you turn his numbers up a lot, like he's just not going to be too scary. Because he has so many openings baked in. Though again, apparently I'm really bad at dodging that tail swipe. You know, this guy reminds me of Kezu from Monster Hunter World. Or he's in World, right? I'm thinking of Rise because that's the Monster Hunter that I played, but I think he's in World too. He's like the, for lack of a better word, the foreskin monster. He's the penis monster. The one who looks like, you know, he brought his own sleeping bag, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, he's gonna go into overdrive after this. So let's get ready with the SBAs here, potentially. Bonk. And bonk. And then overdrive. Oh, he's been slowed. Wonderful. Well, I mean, yeah, as soon as you do it, I'm just gonna hit you anyway. There you go. Before he can go into Bloodthirst. I don't think we can kill him in time here. In terms of, like, killing him over the course of these Skybound darts. We can maybe get close. Yeah, let's get a little bit. Yeah, let's get in because the Skybound dart's gonna knock him away from us. Here's backup. One of these. Dust to dust. Alright, battalions into another big heavy. And then I don't think the full burst will have time to knock him away from us. It totally did. But luckily, he had nowhere to go. Get slowed, nerds. Okay, but now he's in Bloodthirst. So he's going to summon this and then do his big laser. Understandable. He is slowed on the bright side. Alright. Just hide. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Ring around the rosy. You guys ever play Ring Around the Rosie? What is that, by the way? That's like, that's some boomer shit, right? It's like, to my understanding, that is something to do with, it's like a nursery rhyme, right? Or something like that, to do with something that kids do on the playground or something. Oh, okay, don't mind me. He's getting out of the way of this. Like, it's one of those things that's so ingrained, I suppose, in the culture, or at least in words that I recognize, but I actually have no idea what it is supposed to represent. Is it a nursery rhyme? Is it a game that people used to play? I'm not certain. Is it like Monkey in the Middle, where two guys, you know, they stand on opposite sides of somebody that they want to bully, and then they throw a ball back and forth, and that person desperately tries to catch it? That stuff was wild. You guys ever play that game? I feel like that game was actually just bullying hidden in plain sight, right? Because it was always like, you know, you'd have like 3 people, 3 friends, and like one of the friends was not quite as well liked as the other 2, right? So they would be like, oh yeah, let's play Monkey in the Middle, and they would like grab a ball, right? That's what we called it. I don't know if you guys had a different name for it, but they would just like you would stand in between 2 of them, and they would like pass a ball back and forth, and you had to try and get it, and it was like fundamentally impossible unless you were like John Wick and you managed to perfectly intercept, you know, and your reflexes were on point, right? You're probably stuck there for like 5-10 minutes until you eventually either start crying and they help you out, or you actually manage to catch it, but again, so unlikely. I've been on both sides of that equation, man. Kids can be mean. You know how it is. I don't think that was like, it's one of those things you don't realize until you get a little older, but I don't think that was actually a game. I'm pretty sure, again, that was just like, in hindsight, that was something that like when 2 people wanted to make somebody feel bad, that's what they just did to them. In any case, so we got another spellbook. We got a crit hit rune. We got a bunch of stuff that we are not going to use right now, I don't think, basically. Honestly, unless I see Dragon Scale, I don't care. Or I see like a level 4 sigil of something we already have. We don't have any crit rate on us right now, do we? Oh, there's a purple up arrow there. I wonder what that's about. Are we going to unlock like a higher difficulty of quests, possibly? Because we only have hard, right? I don't think we have any extreme quests unlocked right now. Yeah, we don't have any crit rate on. Charge attack damage. I mean, how much is the crit rate extra here? Like if I... What's our weakest sigil right now? Probably this combo finisher too, right? Like this is 8% extra damage. That's nice, right? But actually, the crit rate up by that much might actually be worth more. It was critical hit rate 3, right? Oh, I have it filtered by attack runes, I think. Yes. What, crit is counted as a... Is it a special? I guess, are these purple ones special? No, the star ones are special. Is it support? Wait, no, what's the basic stats? Oh, it's basic stats. Interesting, okay. Fair enough. So crit hit rate 3. That takes us up to 53%, so it's 8% more crit. Is that 8% more DPS? Right, there's an interesting question for you. So, if we are 8% more damage, I suppose, not DPS. Well, I guess we can compare either or, right? But like, is 8% more damage on the back attacks or the no, it was combo finishers. Right? Is 8% more damage on combo finishers going to be more than 8% extra crit rate? I don't know. That math is difficult to do, right? Especially it depends on, because it's not just 8% extra crit rate. It's specifically going from 45 to 53, right? But you know, let's think about this for a second, just for fun, right? Again, this is why we're in the post game kind of / epilogue. We get some more time to try and figure out some mechanics here. So 45%. Let's assume again. I'm assuming the crits are like, they don't seem to be double damage. They seem to actually be a little better than double damage in my estimation, in the sense that it seems to be double damage and then some extra properties, maybe like ignoring armor, ignoring resistance points on a monster. Let's call it 2.5 for now. Okay, so. Oh god. So if we do 2.5 times damage, but it's 45% of the time, versus if we do it 53% of the time. No, that math's too hard. At least not to do in my head, right? Because 2 times 0.45, 2 times 0.53 minus 2 times 0.45, and then see what the difference is there, and see how much extra damage we gained. It's a little too difficult, I think. I am for the Vine though, just because it says level 3 and the other one says level 2. How about this? Yeah, well let's go smooth brain. Because that one says level 3 and the charge attack says level 2. I'm just going to say the bigger number, better person, right? Especially because, again, the back attack, if it stacks additively with all these other attack bonuses, it's definitely worse. My guess is it stacks multiplicatively, which will make it much more competitive, but it's fine. It's fine. 53. We have an over 50% chance to crit. We'll be happy with this for now. Let's fill in some masteries as we go here. Again, I don't think we ignored the defensive ones a long time ago, and I don't think there's really. Do I care? Makes us go dizzy less. I mean, if we go dizzy, again, I feel like my problem with all these, I feel like I look at them and I just think skill issue, right? I mean, right now, it's just kind of, the early parts here are kind of trivially cheap, but still. Healing, boosts health, reduces damage taken by poison, boosts health, poison. Yeah, I'm not, boosts the defense up granted by the Granoth gauge, that's fair. Oh. Well, it's a good thing we checked, huh? Okay. It's a good thing we checked. Because that is definitely worth it. I don't even care the path we take to get to it, but I mean, come on. Right? How come none of you told me that, huh? Reduce the damage inflicted by burn. Is there another one of these that's grants hostility and drain? I assume hostility is basically a taunt, right? What is this? More likely to be attacked and it gives you lifesteal. Interesting. Okay. I like that the image is basically it's the come at me, right? So that's awesome. Okay, that's interesting. Is there another sigil slot that I've just been missing out on this entire time? Somewhere here? It'll be in the middle of something, right? Not immediately, it doesn't seem like. Strong-headed. Yeah, no, that's fine. Oh, okay, all the way down here. That's good. That's like actually worth saving up for, I feel like, right? Because we don't get one of these. Do we get one of these from offense? No. Damn, okay, well, in a surprising... No, actually, this is... Yeah, so we do. But it's 2,200 for our next sigil slot versus 700 otherwise. Yeah, okay, well... there's something, right? This is why we check. It's a good thing that we actually looked at the defensive masteries there. So we'll want to save up about 700 mastery points for another sigil, and then we'll probably pivot back into full offensive. But I mean, damn, a whole other sigil slot? Don't mind if I do. I don't think we want any of the... Oh, we add another crit rate. Oh, but then yeah, the diminishing returns there, right? We only get 4% extra there. Surely there's something better that we can do. Okay. So let's try... Someone was telling me that Potion Hoarder is kind of worth it. right? But again, I feel like at least so far I haven't really needed it, right? I haven't really run out of potions very often. It happened a couple of times in the story, right? But again, I feel like I just, in my head, I'm always like, but, you know, just get good, you know, just don't get hit, right? Like, and obviously I get hit a lot. Like, I'm not good right now. But, you know, I'm like, well, maybe. We could do another Exploiter 3, I suppose, and get even more weak points damage. Or we could slot the, lucky how much is the crit hit damage? Because we're kind of, since we already have it in there. Critical hit damage plus 13%. Okay. That doesn't seem... Again, assuming if crits are 200% extra or double damage, then that's something. If crits are triple damage, that gets worse and worse. And I don't know the number. I should really look it up. Because I am curious. But how much extra do we get going from 4 to 8 here? So we went from 14% to 22%, so it's 8% extra. So it's not a ton. I feel like slotting in something that we don't have for now is probably going to give us better damage. Like this combo finisher damage, for example. Again, because I assume, so this is 8%, and the other one was 8%, right? But I assume that this stacks multiplicatively with itself, with all of these guys, right? Whereas going from 14 to 22 is just an additive increase. So I assume that this would still be better, but... I don't know. Stamina kind of directly contradicts what we're doing right now, with where we're trying to get low health. But I mean, I guess we do still spend lots of the battle at high health. I'm gonna slot in a critical damage here and go from there. Actually, you know what? Since none of these are super enamoring, how about we get some extra XP? Or, oh, you know what? Cooldown actually matters now. Cooldown is actually quite important now. Because cooldown is quite important now that we need Grinoth and battalions and things like that, and I'm dying and all. Yeah, one of these is probably... But they're only level 2. If we get a quick cooldown 3, I'm definitely, you know, I'm slotting it in. For now, though... Just because, again, I feel like we don't really need the extra numbers. Some fast learner is probably not bad, right? I'll take 4% extra XP. It might, you know, it might be the difference. It might be one less quest to get to max level or the next level that we want to hit, essentially. We have all of VASERAGA's Fate episodes unlocked, by the way, now that we're level 60, so that's good. We'll probably finish off id and then do VASERAGA after. But anyway, something I wanted to do. There's something that I wanted to do. For gore. Oh, we have a book. Yes, we want to spend said book. Hello, Copper Spellbook. Give me your treasures. One. It's very, very falling off really quick, right? We only got 1 level up there, whereas we got 4 before. It might actually, at this point, if we get another one of those, it might be worth giving to one of the crewmates to kind of bring them a little bit up to speed. Oh, it's a rank up quest. I see. It's like Monster Hunter, right? We have to go to the next Hunter rank. Oh man. Okay. Defeat the ancient dragon. Dragon scale. Dragon scale. Okay, awesome. And yeah, absolutely, we're doing this. Yes, I need this for Alsarav. Clear within 8 minutes gets us a dragon scale, and then there's also first clear reward as a dragon scale. And what is this rune? Skilled Assault. I assume this makes your skills do more damage. And a Copper Spellbook, which again we might actually give to someone else at this point. Okay. Now you got me excited. We got reports that something massive was spotted along the way to Tempeel. Suffice to say, this warrants investigation. We initially asked Roland to look into it, but we're currently recruiting capable Skyfarers to aid as well. Yeah, don't mind if I do.
Best of luck.
Awesome. Let's while we're here, just because I feel a little bad. Oh no, I spent all my masteries. I was like, we can buff the party a little. I want my mastery points. I'm sorry. I keep thinking like I should buff the party, and then I just don't. So, oops. It's fine. Roland will be fine. We don't care if he goes into critical condition. It's okay. As long as we play well, Rockham going down, yeah, his power is so much lower than everyone else's, right? Why is that? Is he really, like, am I neglecting, is his gear that much worse than everyone else's? So obviously it has a level 75 weapon, which is as good as we have. Oh yeah, it is. The captain, I forgot, I made like that defender, and that gives him a ton of health too, right? So that maybe makes him a little bit more survivable. Yeah. Okay, well we are kind of neglecting Roland. We'll forge a better weapon for him. Can we do it right now? Maybe we can do it right now on the cheat. Can we get him a level 65 weapon? That could be worthwhile. Let's see if we can forge a slightly better weapon for Roland here. Great Shield Fragment. I know for a fact you can trade for another Great Shield Fragment. I remember seeing that with Sierra. So I'm actually okay with spending this. Yeah. Let's give him a slightly better weapon, just because this is, you know, it's getting ridiculous. Rockham is struggling so much more compared to everyone else. In fact, you know what, Rockham? Just because I like you, because he is my boy, right? I don't want to neglect my... Okay, no, that's a little expensive. You know what? Yeah, I lied. I was gonna be like, you know what, Rockham, I'm gonna treat you nice. I'm gonna level up your weapon, but that is like all my medium fortitude crystals. I might need those once I uncap Alsarav, okay? Don't blame me. Blame how expensive everything is in this video game. All right, wonderful. Dragon Scale. I'm excited. I'm very excited. This is the kind of stuff, again, like, just the opportunity to, we've been at that, looking for the dragon scale. We've been at that sort of wall there for a second. And to get the opportunity to just blow past it, that is a very satisfying feeling. Now, of course, we have to kill a dragon first. So, hooray. Ancient Dragon. He does look cool, doesn't he? Looks a little intimidating. He's weak to water. Catalina's not on our team, so there's just nothing we can do here. Yeah, I mean, again, Roland is a literal astral, so I guess it makes sense that he is dealing with such high-level threats. Easily, probably. I'm gonna... There you go. I think I have enough time here. Now we'll slow your ass. Now we'll Undying Pain too. Let's get the damage going quickly here. All right, and then one of these, and then one of those, and then some cancels and some cancels. I actually want you to hit me. Actually, no, we lost a bunch of health. When did we lose all this health? I actually don't know. When did we lose all this health? Well, I'm happy in the sense that it means we're doing more damage. I'm sad in the sense that I didn't realize that the dragon hit me. The apple didn't even know it was cut. You know what I'm talking about? All right, wonderful. And then a link attack, and then hopefully we can get a big bonk here. It seems like he falls, yeah, when he falls over like that, it gives us enough time to properly bonk him, that's good to know. Okay, he's out of range. I'll just tank this. Oh no, Undying's gone. I didn't realize. I was like, I'm just gonna eat this real quick. I could not eat that. All right, some great scythe. Oh, I thought he was shooting a fireball. I didn't realize that was coming out there. That's okay. We can go to critical as much as we want. We don't care about the reward for that side objective. We just want to take him out real quick, like, for the extra dragon scale from the 8-minute clear, right? Which we may or may not be on track for. I don't think we are already, just because the fights tend to, how quickly you damage them tends to slow down as they get to, you know, doing all of their overdrive and bloodthirst shenanigans. But this guy does also let us hit him a whole bunch. I kind of want to get hit by that. That's probably what hit me earlier, right? Now that I think about it. Okay, let's not go into critical, though. And now we get a little bit of enmity damage buff, so that's good. And that's the move that knocked us out earlier. We actually dodged it this time. Yeah, we're sitting here. It's Dark Souls, you know? We just hit him in the leg. No! It doesn't seem particularly armored or anything, so it seems like a worthwhile pursuit. Get bonked, nerd. 100k, and we're not even in Undying. That's what we like to see, right? Okay. Let's very quickly do this before he goes into Bloodthirst. And I think Id should get 100%, and then Rackham should get 100%. The Captain, I don't know. But we should at least be able to get a 3 burst here. Yep. Fine by me. I do love Id's voice, again, when he's in dragon form like that. It's very cool. It's over. Alright, battalions. And then a big charged heavy. Oh, the Captain did get it. Wonderful. And then the full burst will knock him a little bit away. So let's use our lights to reposition here. Wonderful. And this should give us another big bonk. Incredible. And then another one while we're here. Oh, he's got little babies. Hello, little babies. What's he doing? Okay. He's nuking the whole battlefield. Understandable, I suppose, as this is right. I think he's gonna kill his little guys, though, no? Okay, I thought I wasn't outside that circle. This is not so bad. I mean, it looks really cool, but it's not very hard to dodge so far in my experience. Get Rexner. Granoth taking a good bit of his overdrive gauge away there. Love to see it. There we go. And now we're in Link time, and hopefully we should be able to beat the hell out of him. Yeah, and our skills don't have very high cooldowns either, so that's good. In Link time. One of these, and then Granoth again. And then that's a break. Yeah, Granoth does a lot of break. I think, judging by that, I think that I actually do believe now that skill stun power does help lower the overdrive gauge. Or, you know, fill the break gauge, however you want to view it. Kind of two sides of the same coin there, right? So I think having high stun power is probably what... Oh, did I not? I didn't do all the cancels. My bad. Oh, no, I did. Okay, actually, no. Let's Undying Pain and take this. Now that he's not in overdrive for a little bit, this is a good time for us to take some damage. He missed? Come on, man. Oh, my God. Do better. Hit me. Hit me. I want you to hit me. This is going to hit, right? Surely. He's going to do a big tail swipe here. There you go. That's good. Get Rex Nerd. And then we'll hit you with a big one. We missed. Never mind. And he missed us. Okay, we're just both missing on the bright side, I guess. Though again, I want it to hit me. There you go. Exactly. See, because now we do 100k. That's exactly what I... Oh, I just tried to dodge cancel. Again, the old habits die hard, I suppose. Even though I just very recently formed them as habits. So they are, I guess, new habits die hard. and we'll go from there. Dodge cancel, bonk 1, bonk 2, and then a break should be upcoming here soon. Oh, I thought that was I thought there would be a little bit more wind up on that. I thought that was going to be a tail attack, so I was waiting for him to turn around, and then I was gonna try and perfect dodge him. I need to do that guard option select more. Somebody told me about this, right? Where basically you can hold guard and then hit dodge, and if you mess up the dodge, you still get the block, at least. So that's probably going to be pretty huge in terms of at least letting us keep our 1 HP damage buff there. I'm just gonna do this, because I just don't want to deal with all your little guys and things. I'd rather just get some wombos on you. Though maybe it would be more prudent to save it for overdrive, to get some break in on him. In hindsight, probably, but it's okay. I think we're on track for 8 minutes, actually. I think we are. That down taking us out of our 1 HP state is a little annoying. That missed. Boss, please. You're killing me here, man. All right.
What else did you expect?
Couple big bonks here, hopefully. 1. I actually don't want to enter link time yet. Maybe that was silly, though. Maybe I should have. But I wanted to enter it on a link attack on the big boy instead. Okay, now there's overdrive. Luckily, his bloodthirst is neither particularly hard to dodge nor particularly time-consuming. There you go. And now we get this anyway. Yeah, that's kind of because after I wanted to have this stun on him, and now he's basically not going to do anything for the entirety. There you go. One of these, and one of those. Nice. All right, yeah. This is gonna take a little bit of time. Can we do the rest of his HP in like 2 minutes, roughly? This takes about 30 seconds, I think. I think so. I think so. We healed, which is actually a little annoying. Somebody healed me. But I guess, you know, critical condition is also a time waster, so it's not so bad. Yeah, I think this takes about 30. Yeah, and now he's back. Wonderful. And we can bonk him in the head. Hit me! He didn't hit me. Wonderful. He turned around right into our loving axe there, or a scythe, rather. Oh, link attack. Nice. Break. The break, I think, is going to be our saving grace here. We want to get him to break as soon as possible. Rockov just went, holy! Okay, we can cancel Great Scythe at least if it's gonna miss, right? So we don't waste the cooldown. That's still useful stuff to do. Rockov really just went, holy shit, basically. But they censored that second part. Yeah, it's the charge, right? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, I guess no. Maybe it was, but we knocked him out of it. Hard to say exactly. This will work. Wonderful. Let's Immortal Pain just for the damage buff, basically. 1, and then 3, and then 2 big bonks. Possibly to his head. Yeah, his head seems like the better place to do that. Nice. Okay. I'm actually okay with taking that damage there. I mean, we're undying. We actually don't care at all. This should do it. This should do it. 1. Oh, I shouldn't have Skybound Darted there, actually. The Skybound Dart would have been a time waster, potentially. Because the Skybound Dart has to wait all the way until the full burst is over, right? So it's a good thing that I think he got never enoughed or something by, what's his name there? By it. And that killed him. Wonderful. All right, so we got, I think, 2 Dragon Scales there. So that's very good. We can potentially test out Alcivar and Soul Eater. What luck? Oh, we got 3. Never mind. Concentrated Fire. What's that? Yeah, we got 3 Dragon Scales. We're eating good today, boys. Oh, my. Okay. And I guess this will take us to Extreme Quests, potentially. Unlocking Extreme Quests. Where we can get the other half of Roland's Journals. Good stuff. That's probably an A rank, though. We didn't do very... Oh, what? No. Yeah, I think it's just barely not S, I think, because we only got the one side objective. Yeah, exactly. That's fine. No issues. No problems. We got 3 of the spellbooks. Okay, no, if we're going to get them in bulk, though, we might still use them on myself. Listen, Ooh, we have 6 Dragon Scales. When? Oh, the side goal gave us 2, and the first goal gave us 1, and the chest gave us 3. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay. We'll probably deal with upgrading our weapons and all of that at the beginning of the next episode. But I do love that we have all of that now. We can get several level 100 weapons. Of course, we actually have to get them there, but... Naughty boy, says Id.
Hey, Mr. Id, are you done with work?
Look, people aren't scared of him. That's awesome.
Yep, more or less.
He's talking more like a human, too.
I'm ready for my next sword lesson. Meet me at the church, okay?
Oh, this is cute.
Guess a few swings couldn't hurt.
How wholesome. Yes! little guy. He sucks, but it's okay. He's a kid. It's fine. It's good again that he's not scaring the children anymore.
Well. Look at Mr. Popular over here.
Yeah.
The children was apparently part of Roland's job too. Unfortunately, all I can do is teach them how to swing swords.
Hey, one step at a time, right? And besides, little rowdy kids, who doesn't like to learn how to swing a sword? Wow, poor you. I don't think he understands sarcasm yet. Let's just be earnest with him and supportive.
You're lucky to have a great teacher.
Yeah.
If you say so.
He's smiling, and it looks normal.
Meanwhile, we've been finding more of Roland's journals. Let's keep our eyes peeled.
Indeed.
Of course.
Yeah, we'll finish off id probably in store. Oh, okay, so we're at 5 out of 8. Interesting. A crewmate card. We're not going to use them.
But it's seen better days.
I did find out one little thing. I basically very hard. Okay, we're not extreme yet. Interesting. We also got a bunch of fortitude crystals
Now we can take
to
you
level up
to
our weapons. Awesome. Okay, awesome. But yes, what was I going to say? I did learn that technically, so there's some quests that you farm to get like the Terminus weapons, I think is what they're called. And the more crewmates you have unlocked, the harder it is to get a particular one, right? Because when you finish that quest, if it drops a Terminus weapon, or again, I don't know exactly how it works, but essentially it picks a random pool of from all of your unlocked crewmates. So I was saving the crewmates before just because I didn't want to. I know they kind of level up to be equivalent to your highest level character. So I wanted them to just like show up as powerful as they could be, which is why I was saving them. But now we have a second reason to save them too. So I don't think I'm going to use any of the crewmate cards. At the very end of this, like I'm talking, a month from now or something, when we're like really winding down the Relink part of this channel, we might try out Gandagoza. Because Gandagoza is the only other character who's like super interesting to me, at least. Maybe Vane a little bit too, or Vane, however you say his name. This is in terms of like big boys, Vane, obviously, he's not as physically large as Gandagoza or VASERAGA, but he's very tank coded, right? Which is what I like to see. Anyways, yeah, I'm very happy. We got to the higher rank there for quests. We have dragon scales. We're going to uncap weapons. The start of the next episode is going to be me basically being a little kid in a candy store, watching as all of these level 15 skills come to life, hopefully. But for now, we'll save that for the next episode, so make sure to tune into that. However, if you're not one of the Story Corner folks, we'll be finishing off the episode with about 10 minutes of Fate episodes here, so I will see you guys through the outro, so that you can be on your merry way. As always, I got 4 things for you if you made it this far in the video. For number 1, join the Discord server. There's a link in the description there. It's full of lots of nice people that you can hang out there, talk about fighting games. It's definitely primarily fighting games, not going to lie to you, but, there's Relink. There's a dedicated Relink channel in there, and then in the general chat, people have been talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Recently. Every day, there's something different in there. And people have been talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! A whole lot, and different gacha games, things like that. Master Duel, and even the actual proper physical TCG for Yu-Gi-Oh! So if you're interested in that, there's basically it's a nice welcoming community for you to do anything that you would like. Otherwise, well, first, before I move on, I just want to say, it is nice. It's very welcoming. Everyone there's super nice. I barely have to do any kind of moderation at all. So if you do join, I do just implore you to keep it that way, right? Don't be the first person that I ever have to ban, or don't be the first person that ever gives it kind of a sour mood where everyone's like, ugh, Don't be that guy. Don't be the first person I ever have to ban. Anyways, for number 2, if you liked the video, and I sure hope you did, get down there and like the damn video, man. Come on, it's free. It don't cost nothing. It greatly helps out the channel, and I appreciate it a lot, of course. While you're there, for number 3, that subscribe button, that bell button, they're all the way over there, but I'm too far away on the side of the screen to reach them. They'll keep you up to date with all this content we got going on as we level up here and potentially finish the epilogue pretty soon as we get the rest of Roland's journals. You want to catch those level 100 weapons and us, continuing on our journey of playing VASERAGA here post-patch. He still feels good. I'm happy. He still feels fun, so that's good. We got new videos coming out every noon EST and 7 p.m. EST. Noon EST is the fighting game time slot. Granblue tournaments, Granblue guide content, and then we've actually started a Tekken 8 journey relatively recently, so that's a lot of fun too. If you're interested in that game, I implore you to check it out. And 7 p.m. is obviously the Relink time slot, so there's almost 2 hours of content coming out every day. So I implore you to hit those 2 buttons to keep up with it, because I know you guys don't have 2 hours of free time for just little old me every day. In any case, for number 4, more important than whatever buttons you smash or whatever algorithm-friendly interactions you hit me with, I appreciate those, but I hope you had a great time hanging out today, as always. I know I sure did. Again, I'm very glad. VASERAGA still feels very fun, and as much as I hate to admit it, post-patch, I can see a lot of mechanics that were kind of ignored feel like they're being utilized a lot more on VASERAGA now, so I kind of see the vision. I still stand by what I said at the beginning in terms of my philosophy on balancing the game, but VASERAGA is still a ton of fun, which is good. I was worried that it was going to feel weird without the dodge cancels. Having a lot of fun with Relink. It's going to be a lot more coming your way, but if you are not one of the Story Corner folks, for now, I will see you in the next one. Peace. All right, Story Corner individuals. We actually have all of the VASERAGA's Fate episodes unlocked at this point, I'm pretty certain. Because we were essentially just level locked, right? Yes, indeed. Yeah. But we're, obviously, I want the sigil slots, but, you know, Story Corner, we're not here about mechanics. We were in the middle of Id's Fate episodes last time, so we will continue on with him. And actually, he'll get an extra sigil slot, too. Okay, so this might be the only thing we do, because these missions tend to be a little long, especially when I'm not playing VASERAGA, and I'm not very good at playing the character. Though there is a actual quest mission here to give Id another sigil, so let's see. You must play as Id for this quest. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. A fierce swordsman whose life was saved thanks to the crew. He's racked by guilt for the part he played in obvious schemes, and as atonement, he has taken up Roland's mantle as Folka's new Mr. Fix-It. Yes, indeed. Zero's so cute, man. Like, what? Look at this. That's nuts. I know they're like, you know, 98 years old and very, very wise and all that, but this looks so cute. Is someone going to find out about his past, presumably? Because that's where we left off, right?
The ride to Tempeal was uneventful.
Where we left off, he was helping with this contract to either, I can't remember if it was defend something from goblins or just clear out some goblins, and the person who had hired him for the mission was not aware of his past with Avia, right? Well, the person at the quest counter was, but the person who was bankrolling the mission was not aware, and he just didn't tell them. So I assume, confronted by the past, that he's going to be forced to be honest here.
The proposed relocation site was set near an old storehouse by the river. There was water here, and the building could be repurposed for homes.
Good.
The migrants dragged their feet and often looked back towards Seed Hollow. Most had been born and raised there.
It's a tough thing, right? Like, to have to leave your home and start somewhere else.
We'd been hired as bodyguards, but for the time being at least, all was quiet. Just the sound of wind and running water.
Of course, that's not going to last, I imagine, but hey, no news is good news in situations like this, right? Boring is good when you are in a dangerous place.
Patrols didn't take long, and only 1 or 2 people had to go at a time. The rest of us found other ways to keep busy.
You're gonna elaborate?
Carrying supplies, repairing the storehouse, prepping materials, cooking. Whatever needed doing, we did it.
Fair enough.
While the adults were building the new body of the village, the children, they were forming the new heart of it.
Look at him. How poetic of you. Okay. Again, Id, you know, he's got a lot of humanity in there. It's just thawing out slowly.
It's amazing how kids can find happiness in just about anything. The world's fresh and new to them. Down by the river, they discovered unfamiliar plants and bugs with funny shapes. In the old storehouse, they looked for hidden treasure and lost stories.
God, I love just kids, man. They're so, yeah, like it's like that, what he's talking about right here, right? The sense of just being able to find wonder in anything and being able to have fun with anything. This is something that all of us are born with, and we like slowly, well, I mean, for lack of a better word, we slowly get it beat out of us by the world, right? By responsibilities, by, you know, unfortunate events occurring to us, right? Tough times. But this stuff right here is so important to maintain. And like, you don't have to be a kid to have this, right? It's obviously it's easiest when you're a kid, because again, the world is fresh and new to them, as he says, right? But you have to, everyone's got, I mean, the concept of the inner child, right? Everyone has that same ability within you. You just need to make sure you nurture it. And, you know, don't always, if something is dumb, but you find it funny, right? Do it. This is sort of the, idea that I was talking about way back in like episode 2 or 3 or something about, you know, just like things. One of the best ways to kill your inner child is to let societal pressures or whatever not let you be yourself, right? If you find some form of expressing yourself or something, some form of hobby or some form of speech or whatever, literally whatever it is, and you find that to be something that makes you happy, do it, no matter what other people think, right? As long as you're not hurting anybody else, do it. Right? Because suppressing yourself in that way, and sometimes we're forced to do that, right? If you work like a job or something, you can't be yourself. You have to shave yourself down, right? If you work at an office or if you work in any kind of job, right? But at least in the rest of your life, in situations where you don't necessarily have to do that, be yourself. And if the people surrounding you are not letting you be yourself, either try it anyway and see how they react, or find new people to be around you. Because again, I know like this caught me off guard. I was not ready to talk about this in this Fate episode, but like this is so important, and it is such like a beautiful and wonderful thing about children, right? And it's something that we need to, we need to make sure that kids can maintain their innocence. Right? I mean, it sounds weird because I'm still relatively young. I'm 25, I guess, pretty soon here. But you know, at a certain point, like we have to recognize that, you know, we are there are going to be kids who aren't, like, we're not the kids anymore, right? If you're in my age group roughly, you were the kid for a really long time, right? But even now we're young adults. We're not the kids anymore. There are kids around, and we have to make sure that kids can maintain their whimsy and their this like childlike wonder that they have, and then we also have to try and maintain our own version of that within ourselves, right? Anyways, I'm sorry. This really this means a lot to me, right? Like when he just said it's amazing how kids can find happiness in just about anything. I'm like, don't cry on camera, don't cry on camera, don't cry on camera. So I had to like pause for a second there that I started talking, but let's go anyway, because this quest is gonna take a while.
They got in the way of work and were scolded, but you could tell the adults appreciated having the kids around. It gave them hope.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Io and Lirio were their self-appointed babysitters. They called it serious work, but it looked like fun and games to me. Those kids didn't have a care in the world.
Oh man, it's so beautiful.
Well, all except one of them.
Okay, well, problematic.
There was a girl who would always glance my way.
Oh.
Pretty much from day one of this job.
She knows, doesn't she?
I say girl, but she was a Harvan, so her age was hard to pinpoint. But she played with the kids more than she worked, so I assumed. Anyways, turned out she was a teenager.
I like that he cuts himself off. He realizes this is good. This is like that's actually a sign of growth a little bit there, right? Well, actually, if anything, him going on the tangent there is a sign of growth, that he's not just all business anymore.
That would explain the looks she gave me. I don't think any kid could have been filled with such fear, such anger, such hate.
Yeah, okay, that's a tough one.
Didn't take much to guess why she had a grudge against me. But she made sure I knew. It happened one day when I was on my way to the storehouse to stack some freight. She was in my path, and since I had a load of boxes in my arms, I almost bowled her over.
Okay.
Don't come closer!
Her voice was loud and shrill.
Scared of you, man, unfortunately.
I won't hurt you. I promise.
Yeah, right. Everyone else might have forgotten you, but I haven't. We're here because of you.
Technically correct.
Her name was Shiralu, 14 years old. Parents volunteered to come on this resettlement mission after they had lost their livelihoods back in Seed Hollow. She had reason to hate me.
Yep.
During this whole exchange, I felt strangely relieved. No more waiting in the shadows, trying to work up the courage to atone. Atonement had come for me.
That's sad, but also, I suppose, yeah, because it's scary to sometimes the decision being made for you like that can make things a
Why
little easier.
are you here? To take on new homes?
No.
Never. I only wished I were better with words. To convey even a fraction of the guilt I felt. To give her even the slightest comfort.
It is tough, right? If you're not very good at expressing yourself verbally.
Not a day goes by where I don't regret what I've done. I wanted to tell her I was ready to repent, but my voice came out flat, insincere.
It's really good in the Fate episodes.
I don't believe
His
that
internal
for a
monologue has a lot
You're
more
liar,
emotion.
A liar.
But she was cut off by warning bells.
Oh.
I raced back to the settlement
You got
center,
stuff to do.
where I found Rackham.
I almost forgot this was a quest. I got so sidetracked talking about how much I love children.
Goblin sighting! Get everyone inside the gates, pronto!
Okay.
His voice rose up over the cacophony.
An attack? But my father just left for the storehouse.
Oh, baby.
Remain here. I'll find him. I left without waiting for a response.
Yeah. I mean, I guess this is somewhat... If we can save her dad, right? It's possible that we could endear ourselves to her somewhat. All right. One of these. One of those. All right. One of those. And then, so id had... Yeah, we want to fill up this dragon gauge with heavies, right? And then Unbound is a pretty good skill, too. Oh, but not right in the shields, I guess. VASERAGA doing work. Scourge doing work. Yeah, right. We want to use skills because the skills very quickly fill up the gauge. And when we get into dragon mode, we get all of our skill cooldowns right away anyways. Never enough. Fall. Okay, wonderful. And then Regenlev should take us over the edge. And then this will transform us and give us all our cooldowns back. Yeah, wonderful. Okay. Regenlev, big AoE there. That's awesome. Oh, he doesn't. I thought he would lunge forward slightly with all the claws, but no, he does not. We're Where are we going?
Where you all come from? Heard this place used
Oh,
to be
this way.
Monster Central. Guess these are the stragglers.
I suppose so. No, my Dragon Gauge. It's all being wasted. Where's the next goblin? I need to never enough him. Come on. Spawn, damn you. Oh my god, my Dragon Gauge. It's all gone. Okay, okay. It's okay, next time. Oh, oh. Hold on. One guy. Say what now?
Don't assume anything.
Alright, Arcadia.
First,
Nice.
secure the area,
Reagan
then
Lev.
we start a-
Let's just get as much of this value out of this Dragon Gauge before it goes down as we can. Perfect. Okay, now we're about to de-transform, but that's fine. We still got something. That is the Harvin
Do
girl.
you know something?
Right. We'll get the search party.
That's her dad. Did he go after her dad because she didn't trust us or something? Or did she get kidnapped by goblins while we weren't looking? Alright, alright. Good old Scourge. I mean, we're pretty over-leveled for this at this point, which is good. I'll make it go a little quicker.
Sounds about right.
How did you hear this?
She was worried about her dad.
Vern just knows everything, I suppose? Who's gossiping right now? I guess he can fly around. That is pretty useful, right? He's kind of an information broker. He's our own little mini Zothba. He can fly around and listen to what villagers are saying and travel a lot faster than we can. A big one, probably.
Shirolu, where did you go?
Shirolu. That's I don't think that's how you pronounce that, but it's okay. She's doing her best. Erica Lindbeck. Shirolu. Scourge. Wonderful. Little AoE there. Oh, link attack. Don't mind if I do. Nice.
I guess so.
Okay, yeah, sometimes we get that bigger heavy, and I don't know how. Do we have to charge it up by doing light attacks first or something? I'm actually not certain. There you go. We got it after the link attack, too. Nice. Dragon mode. Where are the goblins? The goblins. Why is everyone always gone as soon as I transform, huh? Can't the guy get a little bit of combat? Shirolu.
Don't worry, we're here to help.
Oh god, I look
You
kind of
think you can
scary
stay
right now, don't I?
Yeah, I can do that.
You think you'll trust me when I look like this? I don't think so.
Out of my way.
Wait, I recognize that voice.
That is us. Oh, I missed. Oopsie. Arcadia. Scourge. Wonderful. Reagan Lev. I do love... Man, Scourge is so good when he's transformed. Okay, let's just heal up real quick while we're here. Bonk. Big bonk, in fact. VASERAGA with the slows, coming in incredibly handy. Scourge. Oh, we hit the guy's shield, though, which is not ideal. Let's never enough this nerd. There you go. Let's Arcadia him while we're at it. And now he should be... Oh, we're done. Poison. That's the first time we've been hit with that.
Roger.
Interesting. Get unbounded, nerd. Oh, I thought his shield was down from Voss hitting him. I'm okay. I'm okay. We got potions. We actually did a little bit of the defense masteries, too, so we have a few more potions. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, he missed? No, he's dead. VASERAGA got him. Wonderful. Well done, big man. Yeah, it definitely feels like it is faster than Voss. And I was asking earlier if there's, like, a difference in character speed and just, like, the move speed.
We're all clear.
And I think there is.
You can come out now, Shirolu.
We're not dragon form anymore, at least. So we're not that scary, hopefully. Always a good sign. All right. Let's see what this has to say. She's so small.
It was a close call, but we managed to find Shirolu in time.
Everything's going to be okay now. Thank you.
Lyria ran over to the girl. I don't think Shirolu was injured, but her face was pale, and her lips were tight.
She's scared.
It had to have been me. The reason she looked so pained. If I hadn't forced her from her home, she wouldn't have almost lost her life. I turned and walked a few steps. I'll secure the way back. Bring her when she feels better.
Wait, Id.
Oh, she called him by name.
Shirolu needed good people around her.
Or no, was that Lyria?
What did I ever bring but suffering?
Man. Oh, and we're not gonna get... Yeah. I guess we'll have to go more into the Fate episodes if we want to see something less depressing there, but I think he's also at level 60 now. Yes. Yeah, so we should have all of its Fate episodes lined up at this point. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, level 60s as far as it goes. So we will be able to do all of his and then probably finish off VASERAGA's, and then we'll clean up as we go from there. Okay, awesome. Wonderful. Wunderbar, even. You guys know the deal. We're done with our story corner for now, but I'm not going to run you through the whole outro because you guys already heard it when the non-story people left. So all I'm going to say is, Yeah, I mean, he's a really cool character. I think he's Relink, like he's new to Relink, right? Like he's introduced in Relink. He's not from the Gacha originally. But regardless, having a lot of fun learning about his story and other people's stories, and just having a lot of fun with Relink in general still. So there'll be a lot more coming your way. But until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.